Donald Trump this week issued a presidential proclamation honouring the exploration and exploits of the medieval Viking Leif Erikson. Erikson beat Columbus by considerably more than 400 years when he became the first European to set foot in the New World. Born the son of the feared and fabled Eric the Red, the longship piloting Norseman's feat has invariably been marked down the years, but this new proclamation is something of a departure from previous efforts. The statement, attributed to the president, read, "More than a millennium ago, legendary Norse Viking Leif Erikson forever changed the course of history when he fearlessly embarked on a daring expedition into the unknown, becoming the first European to ever set foot in the New World. This Leif Erikson Day, we summon his courage, we honour his enduring legacy of adventure and exploration, and we renew our resolve to advance the limits of human achievement." According to tradition, Leif Erikson's zeal for adventure began as a young man in Greenland, where he heard stories of distant lands across the sea. Determined to chart those waters himself, and guided by his deep Christian faith, he assembled a brave crew and set sail, voyaging more than 1,800 miles across the Atlantic Ocean through brutal winds and storms. With courage in his veins and faith in his God, Erikson realised his purpose when he reached the shores of a land he called Vinland, known today as Lanceau Meadow, at the northern tip of Newfoundland, Canada. With this incredible discovery, Leif Erikson became the first European to land in North America and cemented his place as one of the great explorers in world history. He returned home a hero, bringing with him the exciting news of uncivilized lands. His achievement inspired countless explorers to venture into North America and ultimately paved the way for the first European settlement in Jamestown, Virginia, more than 600 years later. Leif Erikson's triumphant spirit of exploration has continued to define the American story, from the pioneers who tamed the western frontier to the Apollo 11 astronauts who proudly planted the stars and stripes on the moon. His legacy lives on through the millions of Americans who proudly share in his Nordic ancestry. These patriots have embodied the same character of courage and resolve, and have immensely enriched our society, our culture, and our communities. My administration continues to strengthen our bonds with the proud Nordic nations from which Erikson came. Together with our allies in Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Iceland and Finland, we are advancing fair trade and promoting peace through strength, ensuring a safer and more prosperous future for America and the North Atlantic. As we celebrate the heroic life of the great Leif Erikson, we embrace his legacy, recognise the contributions of the millions of Nordic Americans, and recommit to advancing the timeless drive of discovery that has always stood at the heart of America's destiny. To honour Leif Erikson, son of Iceland and grandson of Norway, and to celebrate our Nordic American heritage, the Congress, by joint resolution, Public Law 88-566, approved on September 2nd, 1964, has authorised the President of the United States to proclaim October the 9th of each year as Leif Erikson Day. Now, therefore, I, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Constitution and the laws of the United States, do hereby proclaim October the 9th, 2025, as Leif Erikson Day. I call upon all Americans to celebrate the achievements and contributions of Nordic Americans to our nation with appropriate ceremonies, activities and programmes." End quote. So, hyperbolic, certainly. Political, absolutely. And Erikson didn't really have anything to do with the United States, but it is nice to see him remembered like this. But what do you think of Leif Erikson Day? And what do you think of this particular proclamation? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. And you can also support the channel on Subscribestar via the link in the description, or via YouTube Super Thanks. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.